Hi Sagittarius, welcome. Thanks so much for being here, spending some time with me. Let's see how things might be going for you. Now please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, okay? Let's see what your overall energy is during this time. Beautiful. A beautiful, new, emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, maybe a new home. So this is the Ace of Cups. It's beautiful energy. All right. Very nice way to start. Let's go ahead and get a few oracle cards. And I hope you're doing great, enjoying this time of year. Where I'm at, it's getting pretty chilly. Okay, let's see what we have. Imagine. That's been coming out quite a bit lately. Chop wood. Observer. And at the bottom of the deck, why? Okay. Let's get some tarot. Oops. Okay, here we go. Queen of Swords with Imagine. Another wonderful energy. Four of Wands. Okay. Three of Swords. But look at the bottom of the deck. Absolutely wonderful. You have the Ten of Cups. So we're going to get some clarifying cards and we're going to talk about it. This is your challenge. And it is talking about that you need to use your truth. Here it's imagine you can see where this person has a tether around the moon, which is using your creativity and your intuition. So for me, this is head, this is heart. You need to use them both. Okay. Five of Swords. So it looks like there's something going on where you're needing to either get started with something, a project, a job, it could be anything. And you're really needing to combine your head and your heart to get the best results possible. And here, it's looking like there's an argument or uncertainties, challenges, but why is this going on? Are you having doubts about something? And I keep thinking a project. It could be anything. An example would be if you're in school and you have say a creative writing paper due, right? You really need to use your imagination on it. But you feel like you need to use your truth as well. And you're having concerns, stresses about how to go forward with this, okay? All right. Here, it's saying, don't make major decisions. You need to do smaller things so you can allow yourself the time to figure this out, okay? Take the time you need. And then when you're ready, let go of whatever this challenging energy is, because here is a celebration of your transformation. So here, you're letting something go and changing. But you do need to allow yourself the time to mull things over, to get things figured out. Okay? And here, the outcome, the Knight of Swords, going for your goal. And here, this is talking about being an observer. In other words, removing yourself emotionally and looking at the situation as if you were an observer. You know, detach your emotions. So just take a look at whatever is going on as objectively as possible. Don't allow yourself to get hurt, putting all your emotions in at this time. And here is the Knight of Swords. That's taking action, going for your goal. And that is using your head. And here you have the Queen. Here you have the Knight. Okay? So it's important to take the time to remove your emotions and look at it objectively. But now, after you do that, put your emotions back in. And you will most likely have a different opinion, or it will be modified in some way. And this makes me feel like it's coming from within you. Doubts, stresses, something that's holding you back from going forward in your truth. Okay? And it can hurt. But because you have the Queen and the Knight, it's possible that there's something that you are not seeing clearly. And I do think that could easily be the situation, because you do have the Knight and Queen. Okay? And you have this observer card. Remove your emotions. Look at something practically. Here, chop wood. Don't make major decisions. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you have why and the Ten of Cups. So, going in as an observer and not making major decisions until you get it figured out, that's the why. Going in and finding out why. All right? And now here, there's going to be happiness for you and those you care about. But you need to figure this part out first. Let's get a few clarifying cards. Let's get some clarification for the Three of Swords. Okay? Beautiful. Very best card in the deck. So how I feel about this, there is a situation going on. And this is a general reading, so it'll be different for everybody. So you'll know what it is for you. And go in, take a look at it without your emotions. Find out, for one, why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And two, general information about the situation. And then put your emotions back in and take action from that point. It's going to change how you feel, most likely. You'll be able to get out of the challenging energy and go into a more positive energy, which is going to bring happiness. And your overall energy is this new beginning, right? And it says a beautiful new emotional experience. In order to reach this, you need to figure out what's going on. Okay, let's get a card for why. Okay. the Hierophant. This is an energy where you need to learn. And it is your connection with the divine. So, your connection with the spiritual side of things. It all, for me, is coming out to be. Here you have the emotional side. Here you have the practical head-based side. Each of them plays an important part in this. And when you combine the two, you get the very best results possible. But it looks like you need to separate them out just for a time and understand the emotional side, the spiritual side, the practical side. Understand the motivation, how you feel, why you feel. And then combine them, go through this transformation and have this new beginning, because it'll be beautiful. Yeah, and this is a celebration of your transformation. And you're going to end up being in the best energy possible, filled with happiness, abundance, joy, love for you, as well as those you love. Okay? This is temporary. And it can be hurtful. But I think it is hurtful because you're not seeing something clearly. All right, let's see what the universe would like to share. So the outcome of this is going to be very nice and filled with happiness. You just have to work through what it is that's bringing in the challenges. And I do feel like it's something you're not really understanding. Okay, now here is the Seven of Wands. This is where you feel like you need to protect and defend something, like somebody's trying to stop you or take something from you. So there, possible others could be involved or another. But it does appear to be that it could easily be coming from within you. Beautiful. Okay, here's where you feel like you need to stop somebody or something, right? Here's where you're dropping the burdens. So for me, this is the Death card, where you are totally letting it go and having your new beginning. You have the Moon. And the Moon, see, here you have the Moon as well, but it's different. This, I think, is confirmation of what I've been saying. You're not seeing something. There's challenges. But here, this is where you're putting a lasso around the Moon and using that creativity and that intuition. You're just needing to break down that barrier. And at the bottom of the deck, this is where you are walking away from the challenges. You feel, like you've done all you can. So you're going in, getting it figured out, and going for your sun. So yeah, I feel like it is a brief challenge and not a big one. I feel like it is some confusion going on. And confusion can create some hurt, especially when you don't understand why you feel what you feel. Say, for an example, if you're not feeling like you have the skills it takes to do something, that can be hurtful depending on all the variables, right? But your outcome is beautiful. You're dropping the burdens, walking away from the challenges, and bringing in this wonderful energy. This beautiful transformation and happiness for you and those that you care about. Beautiful overall energy too. And I found my charms. Yay! So let's close this out with a few charms. Okay. You have a sewing machine. They create and they mend. So I feel like you're doing both. There's something you're creating here, and you're just having to go in and figure out why any of the challenges exist. And when you find a problem, if you do, you mend it. Here we have the stethoscope. So that's saying, go in, check in with yourself. Okay, while you're going through this, periodically, take a look, observe, why you're feeling this way, what you can do about it, etc. That will help. It's like a gauge, how far you are in this process. Here you have a key with a heart on it. So you're finding the key. You're finding what you need in order to go forward. For me, this is the heart, the emotions, right here, here, and here. So you have the key, and it looks like you're going to be using it. And at the bottom here of the germs, you have friendship. So it looks like there could be somebody else involved, or this could have to do with a friendship. Thanks so much. I really hope this helps, and I'll talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.